I have the privilege of introducing to you this morning as someone who's taken the hand of God. And I tell you, when you take hold of the hand of God, sometimes it wrecks your life. You know, it calls you into something huge and big. We sung about being a revolution, and sometimes a revolution looks like this, with 5,500 people with their fists in the air, and sometimes a revolution looks like this. There's a few people in Iowa. So Moses Bomett, he's got a fan club in the bleachers. They're up there, good. Moses, God is doing some wonderful things through you and in your life, and in Africa. Would you just share with us a little bit about who you are and what God's been doing in your life?
Thank you. Once again, I just want to thank you all for this opportunity to share with you my heart for Africa. My name is Moses Bomett. I was born in 1992 here in America, moved back to Africa in 1994, came back to America in 2006. While in America, I've been able to look at life from an American perspective. I've been able to compare my lifestyle back in Africa and my lifestyle here in America, trying to analyze what is happening in Africa and what is happening in America, trying to ask the questions such as, why is Africa how it is? Trying to analyze, why is there pain and suffering in my continent? Trying to ask myself, what is the solution? What is the problem? And I came to understand that there's one main root cause that is causing all these problems in Africa, and that is ignorance, the lack of knowledge that is in the Africans. And even it reminds me in Hosea 4:6, where it says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. I believe my fellow Africans are perishing for lack of knowledge. And what is the solution to this problem? The solution is quality education, Christian quality education. Education so that the people can get knowledge. Knowledge to be able to be self-independent. Education starting from a small child to go to school, from someone getting a farming skill so that he can be able to farm and get the food out of his produce. It is a simple education that Africa needs so that they can be self-independent. It is a long-term solution is what Africa needs. Africans need to be educated so that they can come with the solutions to solve the problems. Poverty, disease, all these problems that are affecting Africa need to be solved by the people in Africa so that they can come with homegrown solutions, solutions that directly apply to Africans. With this idea, I was able to form a club in my school back in West Des Moines, Iowa, Valley High School. I was able to form a club which later grew to a non-profit with the idea of trying to solve long-term solutions of the problems in Africa. Right now, we've been able to do with the club, and we are now expanding to other schools, elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, and even to colleges. We want to spread the word, how we can bring change to Africa, how we can help the people back in Africa, how we can educate our people to be the next leaders, to be self-independent so that they can provide for their own selves and they can be self-independent for themselves. And it is with this that makes me tick. It is with this that burns in my heart. It is with this that makes me happy to know that I can make a difference, to know that I can get that student back in Africa to go to school, to know that I can help that woman to get medicine for her own child, to know that I can bring change. Wherever I am, here in America, I can help my people back in Africa, knowing that I can make a difference for my people. And it's not hard, friends. It is really simple. Only three ways that I've believed to be able to make a difference. First, you have to believe in yourself. You have to understand that you can do this. You have to understand that you can bring change by yourself. Secondly, you have to have a passion for something. For me, I have a passion for Africa. Africa is my home. Africa is where I grew up for 12 years, and I have to return back the favor to my people. I have to have my people back in Africa because I believe that is what matters. It's not a matter about me and you. It is about the others. How can we help other people to be great people? And lastly, the most important point is letting Jesus lead the way. Letting Jesus lead you in what you're doing, in what you have faith in, and in what you want to help in, and in everything that you do. Also, I just want to let you know that we can make a difference, friend. We can bring change to the society. We can do a lot and help our people and help the other people that are around us. And first of all, also for you here in America, something good that you have to do. I've seen the people back in Africa. I've seen the pain, the suffering. One thing that we need to do as Americans is be thankful. We need to thank God for what we have. We need to thank God for how He has blessed us. For us to meet us, this big group, and minister to God, it's just God's blessing on us, and we need to be thankful. Secondly, we need to utilize what we have to bless other people around us. Here in America, in Africa, and in the rest of the world. We need to utilize what we have and bless other people and use it to grow the kingdom of God by blessing other people, encouraging other people, and helping other people in their lives. Also, I just this reminds me from Timothy, where he talks about, do not let anyone look down upon you because you're young. Friends, this is what makes me also feel happy. When I read that passage, it reminds me, do not let anyone look down upon you because you're young, because you can make a difference. You know what? These friends of ours, these adults, they're going to go away. It's for sure. We know this. They're going to live here, and who's going to take in charge? It has to be us, and we have to take it in a good way. They have to go and make sure and know that our children have taken care of this world in the right way, knowing that they're in peace when they go, knowing that the world is in good hands, knowing that we can make a difference and we can stand together and help other people wherever they are and make this world a better place for all of us.
Moses is 16 years old. 16. He's been in America for a year and a half, and he's in a classroom in Iowa. And he's saying, I can't just sit here and say, well, maybe someday I'll grow up and then I can do something. I'm going to make a difference now. So Moses, in this last minute we have, would you just look in that camera right over there so you can look at everyone in the eye all around this room and say, what would you say to this 5,500 people? What would you challenge them to? What is your heart? What's your dream for this generation?
Friends, I believe that we need to think big. We need to think out of our small towns. We need to think out of our high schools. We need to think out of where we live. We need to think out of America. We need to think worldwide. We need to think how we can make a difference, how we can bring change here in America and to the rest of the world. And I believe that we can do this. And if you just go for it, believe that we can do this, just go for it and let Jesus lead the way. And right now, I love for all of us, as a group, to say that I can make a difference. Everyone, please say, I can make a difference. Let us say it. I can make a difference. One more time. I can make a difference. And I hope that you believe that you can make a difference here, where you are, here in America, and wherever you will go. Therefore, I just want to thank you again for giving me this great opportunity to share my heart for Africa. We'll be outside at the tables. Please meet us where you can gather more information of our organization and what we are doing. Friends, God bless you. God bless America. And God bless Africa.